Let's get ready to
Triple fight!
What the hell is even that?
That is one big pilot.
For a modern gaming audience.
Why are you running?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We're communists.
Woke.
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
I'm cured! Praise God!
Hiya, 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 na 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 na.
Ah, he vatored! He vatored!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
For a modern gaming audience.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Welcome to Nerd Wars. Sorry about that. Welcome to Nerd Wars.
Please clap.
Welcome. Absolute pleasure. The chills have gone away. We stopped talking about Expedition 33. I think I missed one of the journals possibly, and Badger was telling me, and it gave me a raging nerd boner.
Just when you think that game can't get any better, it goes and puts a pinky in and makes you feel something you never felt before.
There's a bunch of pictos and stuff I didn't even know was in it that I through doing research for the video. I'm like, what? And then even going and doing a bunch of that stuff, I still have a whole post-it note of shit I need to do, and I'm gonna try to kill Simon. I think I actually can take Simon's bitch ass out.
Let's go. He was a hero once, but now it's time to put him to bed.
Did you? Oh, so you got your butt pushed in by him?
Yeah, there's a reason I just went right to New Game Plus.
Yeah, more on that later. Potentially, probably. Badger, how you doing, buddy?
I'm actually fantastic with Expedition 33 and F1, who I will continue to evangelize. So hopefully you go and see it. We're eating really good, really, really good. Like new original shit that makes me feel things.
You can watch all your Squid Game as well, which made me feel lots of things.
Yeah. No, we just went right in.
Oh, yeah, we both. We didn't spit on that one.
I don't like the way you phrased that, B-Man. But I think he means Mael or Verso.
The dad?
I choose Verso.
I don't. Oh, no, let's not. We're not here. I don't even know who Verso is. I have no idea. Sebrew, we will be discussing
mythical creature.
I just do not care about racing
F1
movies, but Badger will be informing me. It isn't a racing movie. It's about life.
It is. Call to arms. Call to action.
Call to arms. Badger, first thing I threw in the private chat, we got a little Blockbuster nostalgia. I saw this around.
And I got the feels because
okay, I just looked at a bit. And then I wanted to save my feels. Yes, Blockbuster and a grandma that didn't care what you rented.
Grandma Badger would take me to Blockbuster, and you could rent like 4 or 5, 6 at a time, depending on your credit rating.
And that's how we got Badger.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, even the music. The good old days.
Last of the Mohican. Under Siege.
You knew what was good because it had the most. Yeah, you might. I love the music. We might have to lower it a bit.
Why is it always that music?
Ninja Turtles 2.
Yeah, that's what I dress like.
And the hair, yeah, the color palette.
I did not have a mullet. Thank you.
Yeah, I had a chili bowl like a normal person. Thank you.
The bear.
Yeah,
we had a proper country once.
Now that woman would be chopping the kids' balls off for social media.
That'd be the daughter now, yeah. Look at the rolled up sleeves.
Oh,
yeah, you did.
And your fucking Looney Tunes shirt. Oh my god. Every black person in the 90s owned that exact shirt right there.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I don't want to sound like Joe Biden, but if you didn't own that shirt in the 90s, you ain't black.
I mean, I think that's one of ours. That's a brown. That's one of our browns. That's a Latino.
Yes.
Orale. Yeah. We had a proper country.
That's
right. And it was not that plant-based shit. It was an actual plastic bag. All right.
And oh wait, I forgot one because the video was hiding, so it'll be the last thing I threw in private chat. I will go ahead and pull up these supers while we do that. French Moon dropping into still bringing up Shenmue. Hashtag justice for Shinmu. And no squid spoiler, please. The only spoiler I've given out is about the VIPs. Let's just say we're talking about how good the voice acting in Expedition 33 was before this, and it gave me chills. Wish that were the case for the VIPs. Domok for 5. Hashtag Kiru has never kill a man. Okay, while Badger, you pull that up, I will be Google searching what the hell Tomok just said.
Someone jumped the General Lee, I believe.
Yes, somewhat dangerous landing as well, and it's like, fuck it, it's worth it. It's too badass.
Let's go.
I miss America.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's all right. Well, yeah, that's enough. But yeah, so
how do you not fuck the landing? Oh, come on.
Oh well, yeah.
Go,
Well,
you win.
The landing is what we see in movies is not how cars should probably normally be landing.
You see, the trick is you got to aim
more
to
of that
the
when
right,
you
and
land.
that way you drift to the left.
So I've done some research. Oh, sorry, Kiru is
probably best.
The Yakuza as the Yakuza character, and he has never kill a man. And I assume it's the English is why I had trouble understanding that one. Shout out Domok, appreciate you. I think I might have to go back. There's a Witchblade clip where she's at the beach and she's like, "Have some modesty. There's children around," and then she takes her shirt off and it goes boom 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 boom. I think I might clip it. Tomok has earned another clip, but for now. We got this one.
What are you staring at, creep?
Oh, yeah, Badger, I talked about it yesterday. So, Witchblade is the most Tomok thing I've ever seen. It's insane. It is 100% directly made for him. In the beach episode, it's also a harem episode for the old bastard character where they convince all these hot busty college age girls that he's rich. So they do like a harem and they all try to get with him. And it's the most Tomok thing I've ever seen. And he hasn't seen it. The only Witchblade he has seen is the live action, which is the least sexiest of all the Witchblades. It's insane.
Something Gooch would do.
And like it literally, I told him that if he doesn't watch Witchblade, I'm going to be mad at him. You got Tomok, you literally, I have this job. You all are wonderful enough to pay my bills so I can report to you what you guys should and shouldn't watch. And Tomok, you've been so incredibly generous. And I have found the thing most perfectly like crafted, like an algorithm made this specifically for you, Tomok. And you've made it my job to report back to you that you need to watch it. And it's my programming tells me you have to watch it. And if you don't, I'll be really sad. Please, God, just watch it. Like this is what I'm here for. Watch it. Oh my God, Witchblade. It's on Crunchyroll or just pirate it. Like I know you're just. Oh my God. Okay, and that's my plea. Please, Tomok, please. You have me watch so much random shit that it's like not my kind of thing, and I found the thing that is exactly 100% made for you. Please, God, Tomok, please. My programming says you have to. And he hasn't played Expedition 33 yet either. And that's
my
another
God.
thing.
Do you not like greatness?
Speaking of greatness, Badger, start your propagandizing.
83%, but 97% on the popcorn meter. Yeah, F1. I tried to see it again, but it was sold out. I know. Look, I don't care about Formula One racing either, but you will. More importantly, you'll care about the character, Sonny Hayes. You'll care about JP, the runner-up race, the second racer. If you're into call to actions, if you're into people like finally fulfilling their destiny and taking that one last chance to do what they should have done, or I'm telling you, mentor, protege, even though it might have been a little bit of a
just one last job and then I'm retiring from this shit.
Everyone keeps that. I didn't watch the other car movies because I don't give a shit about car movies, so I didn't see Ford versus. I know.
Okay.
But I watched Hans Zimmer's music takes it to another level. The way they shoot, it's an underdog story. It's an all of it. It's an underdog story. It's a vet story, like a guy benefiting from decades of experience. The way the action is there. The way they shoot it, it does, and overtaking, and it's not just cars driving in circles.
Edge of your seat?
Yes, several times. They got me. Like, oh, and like a couple of that made me feel. I was like, God, it got me. Yeah, it's almost a perfect movie to me. It's
Okay.
9.5 out of 10.
The number one thing that's kept me from seeing it is the 2.5 hour runtime.
I know.
Did they earn the 2.5 hours?
I loved every minute of it.
I've got 50 hours of Expedition 33 footage to go through, Banter.
Brad Pitt
Fine,
is
I'll
a
see
fucking
it.
movie star.
Oh, yeah, I do like Brad Pitt. Is the chick
Yeah.
hot at least?
Yeah, their relationship is good. I
was told technically 2 boobs. How technically are the boobs?
mean, there's a sex scene.
Okay, all right, acceptable. Do you get to see? Do you have to see Brad Pitt's butt? Is what I meant.
No.
Okay. Wait, so it's like free boobs, basically?
Sure.
They didn't even have to do the exchange where we saw a butt. We got.
I mean, there's boobs in it. Behind a shirt in the sex scene, but it's still there.
That's not free boobs.
It's PG-13. You don't get to see any nudity. There's no nudity.
Oh.
I wasn't missing it though.
So there's not a bunch of F-bombs?
No.
They're not going like Gordon. He's not Gordon Ramsay. Javier Bardem.
Nope, just really good. Every character is a fully realized character. They don't set up anything that goes wasted. Yeah, it is. I enjoyed it better than Top Gun Maverick.
Everybody sings the praise of Gran Turismo. Did you ever see that?
I haven't, but I've seen people that have seen Gran Turismo and they've seen Ford versus Ferrari, and they're saying it's just as good, if not better, than both of those.
So then now that's the question. You're not a racing movie kind of guy, but now would you consider some Gran Turismo? And also, I think it's on Netflix as well. So.
Proactively now, I would.
How likely are you though? Because you wanted to see F1. Well, wait, you couldn't see.
Go watch F1 again. In fact, I've seen plenty of people that saying instead of watching Days of Thunder or whatever, I'll just go watch F1. I'll watch F1 from now on. It does focus on a particular racer, Sonny Hayes, played by Brad Pitt, who is like a mercenary of racing. He's done if there's a car and you can race it, he's driven it. And he's approached by Javier Bardem, who he used to know back in the day, and who's a goddamn Javier is a great actor. And he says, I need your help because I'm 350 million and I'm in debt. I need you to fucking help me with my racing team. And so you get this grizzled vet who hasn't done Formula One in 20 years, and you find out all the reasons, and he comes in and he finally, it's Aragorn comes back and it's Return of the King.
Oh, so how many Nod School are in it?
One, but he's the second racer and he's real nice.
My lawyer advised me not to make any more jokes about it. All right, so
Hans Zimmer, I want to give the man sexual favors. All right, that's the feelings that he made me feel. At least over the pants touching.
Gooch, Mr. Quote, I don't like it, loved it so much that Badger was like, oh, I want to go see it. Mr. I don't care about racing movies. I also don't care about racing movies. I also have been putting off seeing it, and now I'm probably, boys and girls, we call that word of mouth.
Right, which this is going to need, because we find out it actually needs to make quite a little bit of bank.
Yeah, what did you find for the production budget?
Between 2 to 3. And I don't know if that's including marketing. That means this needs to be like 200 to 300 million. So that means this needs to be in the 6 or 7 pluses. Yeah. But let's say it's 250. It still is one of the most expensive Apple productions ever, but I kind of understand it. Practical and between 2 and 3.
Because they didn't put it on the numbers, and they usually don't do it unless there's like something solid. So you had to dig around and
and it was a range. So I don't actually know the full budget.
And the fact that we don't means it is probably a lot bigger than it should be.
But it's Apple, so I'm assuming either. Yeah, I'm telling you,
Apple's
just because they did
releases,
they put it in the movie.
Apple, yeah, I know, but those have been struggling. I saw one of them. I forget what it was. I keep getting mixed up because Amazon keeps putting them out in theaters.
Did not feel like a fucking streaming movie at all. This felt like it was meant to be seen on the big screen. I highly advise you to watch because of the music and the sound effects.
Warner Brothers. Yeah, it's Warner Brothers doing an Apple original. The movie poster has Warner Brothers in the bottom corner.
Yeah, I think it was distributed by or whatever.
So I one of the reasons I hate Apple is because I keep seeing things I want to watch, and oh my god, that's so fucking perfect, Jake. And then I'm like, ooh, I'm excited to watch it. Oh, it's on Apple. Oh, it's on Paramount. Well, but hey, this is an Apple thing that I can actually go see.
I'm telling you.
But then, Badger, I might like Apple more afterwards, and we can't have a nerd changing his opinion about something. Oh wait, does his hit? How have I owned him for this long and didn't realize turns? I could spin his fucking head?
Oh no!
Oh wait, it kind of stops there.
It's like Batman; he can't really turn his neck.
Another $20 of super chat, and I'll complete the 360. I'm not sure it doesn't want to go, so it might not go.
Halfway there.
I might decapitate. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Now we're 8 away. I'm praying for you, little buddy. Let's see. Pray for Grogu. We're probably gonna hit it. As I told Erwin, Tomahawk for 10, I will get to Witchblade once I get done with Ronin Warriors. Got it. I'm sorry for ever doubting you, Tomahawk. Got to see that before the new series comes out, but I've read the Dojin by Inazuma. Okay, so I thought I'd experienced all of the Witchblades other than the live action, but I'm finding Badger, do you know what Dojin are?
I do not.
From context clues and Tomahawk, can you guess what a Dojin is?
Something super degenerate.
Have you heard of hentai? It's hentai.
Oh, okay.
So it turns out there is more Witchblade for me to experience. Steve dropping a GG sticker. We got the thumbs up, and I didn't even mention Jake Martin, since we're talking about F1. It's a hippo in one of your gaming chairs, like going skirt.
Nice.
Like drifting, racing. Very appropriate. Jake Martin, you are a master of the sticker arts. And for that, we have a clip. Assuming I can stop scrolling past it.
At last I found a challenge worthy of my talent! All I can say is I sure hope you know what you're doing, bud.
Now, how about a smooch, huh?
Shout out.
So, back to F1, 200 plus million. Currently not out internationally is what I'm assuming. Domestic, 55 mil, not the worst. If it had a budget that made sense. So, Badger.
Brad Pitt, heavy effects.
So Sinners was what, like 80 mil, and then he threw another like 10 mil in or something like that? Or what was it? Or 120? Threw in like 30 for 120 or something? It was around like 100 mil.
And I don't know if that's not updated, because this is the new one. Joseph Kosinski's F1 opens with 144 million worldwide, so it has now opened. One of the biggest openings for an original film in recent decades. Either way, like the AI overview of that is it still needs to make significant monies, even if you go on the lower end of that 200 million and you added marketing. But word of mouth. I'm not the only one evangelizing. I've yet to see a person see this and say, it was meh. To it, Dante, Drink, all of them, even the people that I maybe wouldn't or would agree with, everyone is saying it's good. Gooch, Niat just saw it. Film Comics Explained said it was a must see.
The issues is Sinners had like a $250, like $300 million break even, where this sounds like it's got like a $700 million break even, and I see it managing to hit Sinners break even and making some money. I don't see it making some money on its own though. But Apple TV,
again. Brad Pitt.
I mean, it's more money. It's certainly more money than it's going to at least make its marketing back to where it's going to be more worthwhile to put it in theaters than to have just put it straight to streaming, though, is my guess. So it will be a success there. It's not going to be a success, make back all its budget, and then go on to the streaming practically for free.
I mean, there's enough driving, but like, yeah, it is pretty character. The younger one might get bored.
I suggested it to my parents. I thought they would like it. And they seemed like interested.
There's plenty of moments of like spectacle.
Before I forget, Badge, my mom gave me had some dinner with him. Gave me a great data point. She said she was really excited for Jurassic World. She thought it seemed like they were trying to go back to the original Jurassic Park, which is what they claim that they are doing. And they seem to do quite well, whereas the other family,
whatever.
And I brought up, they put a family in, and she's like, so she just wants the dinosaur scares of the first one, which is what I want, which is what they said they're leaning into, and from the trailers, it looks like they're doing. So my mom said,
seems to be they do that until all of a sudden halfway through they introduce that family, and then it muddles the.
Yeah, another in 28 years
yeah, I would
later
wonder
situation.
that it might turn into something different halfway through. Yeah,
but also like, and I bring that up because my parents are super normie, like suburban retired white people in the Midwest. Like they're a very good like baseline for norminess. And my mom wants to see dinosaurs go burr. So our debate of what's going to make the most money, I feel like that's a decent data point. Yeah,
Dino go burr.
And I just suggested Badger, hey, it's out a day early on Wednesday. You should maybe get your ticket. And he was not able to get a Wednesday ticket, right?
Yeah, or a Thursday. They were all
or Thursday.
Yeah. Which means, and I can't go Friday, so I'll check. But
that's another good data point. It's looking like some people want to see dinosaurs go burr. Hopefully, they also want to see Brad Pitt go burr.
I feel like that's gonna be word of mouth.
I'm writing the note. F1, see it, or Badger and Gooch will be sad.
Here's the thing. At the end of it, you will still tell me that it was too long, and I'll probably agree with you. But that being said, I still loved every minute of it, and like I would hesitate to have cut and pasted some of those scenes because everything served a purpose, and I really like every single character. That's what I realized. Holy fuck, have I been watching movies where I don't care about any of the characters and they're not likable whatsoever?
Oh my God,
I just didn't realize how much.
I got another convert. Oh my, that's like make a character immediately likable. It's so simple.
I didn't realize.
Just do it.
I liked every single fucking character. Every single character. And the music. That was the other thing is Hans Zimmer. I'm likening it to Daft Punk and Tron. Like it is so this music so elevates and interweaves every single moment of the movie.
Actual soundtrack.
Bro,
rather than just music.
What a goat Zimmer is. Absolute. Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely that sells
That's
me.
what I said.
Especially
It felt
like
something else.
Did you see it in a premium theater?
Yes, XD. It's Cinemark XD code. So the bigger screen, good sound.
B-Grows dropped a Nerd Wars membership, and it actually hit Indie Luchador, which was the guest we had on yesterday. Tomok's like, I've got a developer friend. Can I invite him on? I'm like, well, you tell him about him, and we'll invite him on another day. And then he's like, well, I sent him the link.
Oh.
All right, well, looks like we're having him on. And it was good. We talked Steam Summer Sale yesterday, lots of gaming. And everyone made lots of poor financial decisions. I believe Hayden bought like 5+ games, 10 games while on this stream.
It just wasn't that much that I wanted, unfortunately, this time.
I got some good ones.
They keep adding throughout the sale, right? Because if it's the same ones, like I already had them, and then the ones that were on sale, I was like, well, I wasn't going to buy those to begin with.
Yeah, I now own all of the Mass Effects.
Oh, well, that's a must.
Like all of those games like that where they cost $5 for like 300+ hours worth of gameplay. Yeah, I assume you already own all of them.
You will be evangelizing that when you play through them.
How dare you, Badger? You did buy something.
Oh,
Expedition
well, yes,
33.
I did. I went out of my way, even though I own it for free on the Xbox Game Pass PC. I want them to have my money. That's how good Expedition 33 was. Here, take my money. You gave me something that I value.
If I wasn't about to spend like 100+ hours of my time on a video evangelizing him, I would also give the money, but I feel like I'm certainly going to do my part.
A small part of my withered soul and heart grew a little bit bigger because of Expedition 33.
No, I did not buy Bird Stroking Simulator. Tomac gifted it to me. Okay, moving on from
Bird is a nickname for his panai.
Actually, there was in that Pathos game I played, your eagle would get like corrupted, and don't let me forget to bring up Frenchman Shinmu evangelism. So there's a bird that would get all like evil shadows gooped up on him, and to like heal him, you had to like rub the goop off of him, and it's like a bird and the little man in the boat in the middle, and I was just like wiping all the goop off the bird, and it got a little. It felt a little more sexual than I would prefer, and then so I leaned into the sexuality of it. So I have no idea. Oh my god!
I need to address this before ABF, real quick, ABF. You'll understand. The trailers maybe don't look.
Oh,
that's
the first thing we're talking about in my video is the trailers.
You like Inception, and you like Matrix, and you like all that type of shit. Just play the fucking game.
If you like video games, if you like stories, you should play the game.
You got it. It turns into something real special.
It's like Solo Leveling. I recommend it to 100% of all people on the planet. It's so good. It
much like
transcends. I would say it's so good. It transcends genre preference.
Yes.
ABF for 50. I didn't even get the bandolier out. What am I thinking?
You are a beautiful, beautiful man, and I'm going to redeem you.
Mankind has only one chance to prosper. If you will not seize it, then I will.
Play the game, rat.
It's $45 right now, or I'm in Game Pass. War Master, my thoughts on me taping one of these to the bottom of a gun. Roll clip.
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Like, hear me out. Gun kata with these, but there's also like a 9mm attached to it.
It might be a little OP, and we know what happens.
Memo. 4 pounds of C4 may be a little excessive.
We also hit the threshold to continue the spinning, so I think I can buy another one, right?
It's possessed.
It won't be the same one, but let me. Oh, it does not want to do a 360. It kept going. Oh, thank God. Okay, it keeps spinning.
It's possessed. I can't
okay,
tell whether it's forward or backwards.
Yeah, he's doing his salute correctly, I think, right? Yeah. Yeah, he's mind graping all of you right now.
Oh, no.
Watch
Shows your
Mandalorian
mind.
Grogu or
Using your cat. Jedi Trojan trick.
Yeah, but for real, you better go see the movie or he'll eat all of your pets. He's adorable like that. Little shit. Oh. Thank you all for your support. I believe we don't want ABF to distract us from.
I've never wanted to slur and actually physically beat you. It's okay. You can't help that people are complete fucking troglodytes that don't know quality when they see it.
It's okay. We're praying for Tech Rat.
It's called. I want to slur him further.
Since you're right,
it's called turn-based. I'm ashamed. Actually, I really am ashamed. You should know better.
This is literally no. Don't play it now. Wait till my video comes out. I literally addressed all of that at the very, very beginning because when I showed the trailer, Badger had literally all of your exact concerns, and then he found it was also kind of anime with like a French vibe to it too. So it was like very much so not his game. Like literally everyone in chat was like, "Nah, fuck this." Me and Hayden were the only ones interested in it. So don't worry. You had that exact same reaction. Badger had it too, and I'm going to be covering that first thing in the video. I now own all the Final Fantasies, and that's good because I was going to get footage of them. I'm playing Pokemon right now. It's the most boring fucking game I've ever played. And I played some Pokemon Blue, like game was goated. I love that game. But now I'm not going to be able to play another normal turn-based game ever again. It's not going to be nearly as good. It's Game of the Year. Like I said, Game of the Year on it, like, fuck, what, you don't like it? You're just saying it's Game of the Year? Go fuck yourself. It's one of the greatest games ever made.
It's fucking good. It's one of the greatest stories and acting and all of it.
Bare minimum Game of the Year, we'll say. Unlike Shenmue. I mean, we all love Shenmue here. Have you ever played Shenmue, Badger? Do you know what I'm talking about?
It sounds familiar, but I have not played it. Also, yeah.
You would hate it, probably.
It's turn-based light. You have to do a bunch of shit during the attacks.
Well, look, it's turn-based like Mario RPG or It's active. It's active turn-based combat. Oh, well, Well, that's the thing is like Mario RPG, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, some of the Paper Marios, they would have it where when you would do an attack at a certain time, you press the button and you'll do extra damage. Or if an enemy's attacking you, you could do like a dodge or something like that. Those were the ones I really liked. This is that, but like on steroids, full RPG system, super customizable. Everyone I've talked to used a completely different party with different weapons, had a different favorite character, different pictos, different fighting style. There's a whole strategy. Your strategy itself evolves over time too, as you get your different pictos and whatnot. Yeah. Fantastic RPG system. So fucking good.
100%, because that'll be the Windows change. Well, it's fine, but I can't parry or
That's so funny. Well, no, that's the third thing. Souls like parry. Everyone was concerned about that, myself included. Like I'm saying, just watch the video, and I'm going to put it on 3 parts. So hopefully I get this first bit out ASAP.
No, you don't deserve the savior of our Lord Jesus Christ, Expedition 33. Let your soul wither in limbo. It's all right. We tried. Ruin it.
It's very much like solo leveling, where it's just like, try the first 2 episodes and then just start that third. With this, watch that prologue and then that video just before Act 1 starts. And if that doesn't get you, dude, when the expedition sets out and then bad guy comes, boom, boom,
bro,
boom.
The voice cast,
fucking good. That is my kind of villain right there. And wait, who voices him? You just told me, and I'd already forgotten. Yeah, Andy Serkis is he even kind of looks like him too now. I realize it a bit.
I thought he was playing a different character, so I didn't even, because he did really good.
You're getting me all worked up now, Tech Rat.
I know. Here's
Indivisible. Okay, I will check into that. If you guys want another good active turn-based Indivisible, this is Shenmue 1 and 2. I'm told the ending is really good, Badger, because it's fight after fight, and it's like a Virtua Fighter kind of fighting. And that's what French Moon is getting really mad at me about, because and it's a walking simulator where if you have a mission, you have to like go to a store to talk to someone, but the store will be closed, so you literally actually have to wait for like 12 hours in game or like go sleep, or it's just walk around, do nothing simulator in Japan. But it had some revolutionary things for its time, so it's one of those like consensus games, but I respect it, and we love French Moon. There's a reason he's our director of positivity.
Shout out.
This for the Doberman, dropping to 2. Hopefully everyone has seen F1. So good in IMAX. Give me a little more. I am like, I wrote it down, but I haven't bought the ticket. Give us one last little evangelism for it.
Good. You really believe Brad Pitt as a fully realized character? That's the other thing is every once in a while it's like, oh, I'm just watching Brad Pitt play or whatever. I'm Denzel Washington. I love Denzel, but I've watched Denzel play himself. Holy hell, did I feel this was a whole realized character. And there's a great moment where they're at the press conference, and it felt like us sometimes too, where some guy's like, he's listing a bunch of horrible things, and he's like, yeah. You wish you'd done things differently? Yeah. It's like, oh, he's just so layered. The action. When they say combat, they really does translate to combat of taking position and the tips and tricks. I'm telling you, it is like Maverick, but with cars.
Ben-Hur considered like one of the like greatest movies of all time. The whole chariot race is a whole big thing. Would you compare it to that?
Fucked up, and sometimes by design and manipulation of like, okay, well, if I do this, that's going to force them to do that, and if they do that, I can have. Telling you.
So I forgot there was actually one last tab because we were asking if Gooch if he thought it was all actually shot practically, and yeah, they had 12 different positions to put cameras, so they're actually like racing this shit. I assume there is CGI. Was there any like Uncanny Valley CGI?
No, it was no Uncanny Valley, and the driving all felt real. Like I said, you asked, I did a couple times. Oh, or like edge of my seat. It's like, damn, they got me. Yeah.
I'm told no. Very emphatic no, it is not. I do love me some Streets of Rage, which itself was, I mean, when there's like 4 characters, one of them's a woman and one of them's a little black boy roller skating. I was already DEIs of Rage.
Obviously, I was afraid of Pierce the Younger because he's a black man. I'm scared of black people. No, obviously, I'm afraid that they're going to do some cliche shit, right? They did not.
Well, that was another thing with the trailer of Expedition 33. People run, oh, it's too many strong women. I also was a little concerned of, oh, this uppity young black man. I don't want my black man too uppity. I'm a suburban white man.
Just it really focuses on the team that goes together with F1 and like the two drivers and how they interact, and a new rookie who's focused more on social media at first versus a grizzled older one is like, man, that's all noise. And then how they interact with the team and the switches, and like, oh, I felt like I got more.
So I may have been mildly concerned about him, but I did love the his like sassy black mom saying
his
that
mother
Brad Pitt
is
was
fantastic.
cute. Yeah,
okay. His mother's fantastic. She's in it more and like she's really good.
It was in Ironheart. My favorite character was the sassy black mom. Like the Moratorium is very specific, and we'll get to it soon with World of Warcraft. It was the best example I've ever. Then Ironheart. Yeah, we're talking about how all this amazing stuff is out right now, but we also have like Ironheart and World of Warcraft going as woke as it could possibly go.
Yes.
So it's like the best. It's the worst of times. It's the best of times situation.
Yes, well, that is true.
But we'll always have solo leveling. Yes. Sorry, I forgot that was just sitting right next to my crotch. Okay.
That also was rejuvenating.
Correct. And
Tech
now
Brat probably hasn't finished that either.
And now that we're yeah, I know. But he loves like some Sakamoto days. It's so fucking weird. Which
that boy.
Wait, is Sakamoto days out? Huh? Sakamoto days second half. So
all I'm saying is if they ever do another like Knights of the Old Republic or a remaster, I want the combat like solo leveling. That is solo leveling, like Expedition 33, which is kind of like solo. But that is a modern day, like more active turn-based.
A lot of like the gacha games, or even like the Raid Shadow Legends, they're turn-based, but they are more like active turn-based. So it's like, man, give me a mobile game that's a turn-based, like Expedition 33. Also, I looked into it, Tech Rat, since we're shaming you. I do like me some Sakamoto days. Second half comes out the 14th, so 2 weeks from tomorrow. So heck yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the rest of that. Before we move on, Seabrew dropping to 2. Best person Ironheart was for fuck's sake. Hashtag for fuck's sake, cancel Disney Plus. 100% agree. Yeah, what up, Wolfram? And yes, I thought about covering it yesterday, but I wasn't sure if it was real or not. It's fucking real, and even worse than I realized. But first, Gooch, if you're watching, you might, if on VOD, you might want to skip ahead a little bit. I haven't seen this. Badger's response to this was they need to stop putting fucking clips out. So
yeah, it really. This and there's another one that, but anyway.
What is this? Crypto! What the hey, dude? I thought you destroyed the whole Superman robots. I thought I told you to keep an eye on him.
We feed the K9, but he is unruly. And he realizes we are not flesh and blood and couldn't, in our heart of hearts, care less whether he lives or dies.
What is this?
So people are harping on that he says, what the hey? I'm like, this is very clearly the more younger Boy Scout that doesn't swear. I'm fine with it. It's
wait. Oh, so he's too overly emotional, but now he's not cursing at his dog. That's I like that because that was very like Kansas good Christian boy of him to say
very
what
good
the heck.
Christian boy. And then people are complaining that he named the robot Superman robots.
Okay, that was a little silly, but what is he gonna call them? Super robots, so we can make fun of them for being called super robots?
I just call them by their numbers. I don't know what they're called or I don't know how this fortress is made and how they're going to depict it or if they're going to reference it. Where did the robots come from? Because it just fucking pops out of the ground, i.e. in the other ones they show it's like crystal base. This looks crystal. They just need to stop. They stop showing scenes.
Yeah, that I did feel a little James Gunny there. Mildly concerning.
Mildly. That's what I'm saying. Like without context, they need to stop because they keep showing these scenes, which might be fine in the grander scheme of it with some more serious moments, but we keep seeing shit like this, and it's making it harder and harder to defend against
here's
the naysayers.
Reply number 2. Is this a comedy? I think it is. Oh, that's gonna be a concern. But and they cut back on the jokes though. They said that. Well, hey. At least Corn Sweat keeps saying things I really like. He's talking about how it's inspired by All-Star Superman, which obviously we talked about before. And he says good things. I like that he likes Superman. The panel where he's observing Earth from the moon, to me, that defines him. That solitude and the longing tied to it. He wishes everyone could see the world the way he sees it. Also shows like his isolation from humanity, that they could be the hero they want to be, that they could feel what he feels. I like that he likes Superman. I've been a little concerned about his delivery now that we've actually heard him talk. That delivery seemed fine in that clip. The lines, on the other hand, maybe not the best, but his delivery seemed fine.
Yeah, the more he talks, him personally, I'm fine with it, but I'm worried now. A little worried about the reactions.
All right, wait. Oh, okay, good thing we told Gooch to stop watching.
Yeah.
We can't give him any ammo. So, Badger, why have you not seen zombie dongs yet? We told you about all the zombie dongs and the zomginas, and you didn't run. I evangelized the zomginas, and you didn't run out and see this for some reason.
The opposite. I'll wait for the third one where Killian is in it.
No. I told you about the tracksuit ninjas, right?
No, I don't want no Jim ninjas. Seville, whatever the hell the gang is.
I didn't even realize that part. I didn't realize that not only are they tracksuit ninjas, they're like satanic pedophile tracksuit ninjas.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah. Now, that's kind of my concern with some Jurassic World, where, you love the first act, and then it just turns, and it's like, why? It's past 100 million worldwide, and it's not. No one knows how to do box office. It's halfway towards breaking even, with a ton of competition coming in July. And everyone's like, oh, yay, it's so successful. Oh, I'm so glad. We're going to get a third one now. Yay, it's making money. No one understands how box offices work. It's sad. So we're going to talk about some box offices. Badger, how did Train Your Dragon?
Word of mouth, I think, happened with this one.
So I know, but you guys tried to say like Lilo and Stitch was word of mouth killed it because the one thing at the end that didn't bug me at all, that thing is still doing just fine. This, the one where it's blatant, and then like everyone at F&T can love this, and I'm like, what is going on? Stop gaslighting me. What is happening? This thing is a bit of a stinker.
Yeah, that might not hit 5.
Oh no, I think I will say like from its first week projections, it's nice.
Is it flattening at all? No.
It's I believe it's just the 2 weeks so far. So it's still got a lot of money to make ahead of it, but to hit like that billion, it needed this in its first week. And the fact that the international is the same as the domestic is bad, because in a movie like this, you want it to do very well internationally. Such as Lilo and Stitch. An extra $1.25 million. That's what you want. That's not what they're getting, sadly. We look at Mission Impossible, on the other hand, double the international box office, $550 million on a $400 million budget. Tom, we want to give you our money. We want you to succeed. Poor guy.
Days of Thunder, fantastic, or F1 rather, crossover, fantastic.
Oh God, yeah, definitely not Fantastic Four crossover. But then I feel like Tom will feel a little bit better once he saw this. $100 million for Ballerina, which I believe was what, $90 million production budget.
It's not good.
Yeah, $90 million production budget. Wah, wah. Hey, hopefully the people want to go see The Blind Guy. I actually genuinely do. I don't mean that sarcastically. I want to see Donnie Yen. Yeah.
Kane.
Yeah, I genuinely am interested in that.
I liked what they did with him as far as like showing, his blindness and how he works around it, feeling the magazine for the bullets, and like putting little motion detectors when he was in rooms. They hear it beeping. It's completely unbelievable, but they at least tried a little bit. I just need a little bit.
And I'm all for getting typecast as the blind guy who's good at fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's absolutely goated. What was it? Not Crouching Tiger. What was it?
Hitman?
No, the fucking Hero? Yeah, Hero. He was the bad guy with like a big like pole weapon. That was like super shake. He was amazing in that. And I'm all for him getting typecast and pigeonholed into blind fighters. That and in Rogue One, I thought he was the best character. You're a bunch of racists. Then why do I love old sassy black women and blind Asian dudes so much?
Hitman, the first one, is still the best like fight scene I've ever, not the best, but like one of the best fight scenes I've ever seen, where it's him versus 7 Japanese like karate masters. Karate masters.
Well, let's see. We're getting close, guys. We keep getting some more donos in here. I might be spinning and getting some Mitman. We'll have to see.
Yeah, it's a fun one too.
Wait,
Now,
what?
Kith. It's like the 4th movie or whatever. He fights Mike Tyson. Because he was like a real person who eventually immigrated to San Francisco, and he said this is where Bruce Lee learned Jeet Kune Do, was from Ip Man, and his like assembled whatever Jeet Kune Do is from Ip Man, and his Wing Chun Kung Fu.
Speaking of weird crossovers, I already had the Batman aliens, which I've whipped out on many an occasion.
V-taper.
Finally, Superman aliens crossover. Yeah. Let's fucking go! And I might have bookmarked it so I could show some to you.
Everybody
so I got this for $13. It's a thick boy. Like the Batman one is big.
Wow.
Like, this is a thick boy. I got it for $12. I've been wanting it, but I'm like, no, I can't just keep buying this shit. But it was a hell of a steal. Get a little xenomorph on Superman action. Ladies. Wow. Oh, well, actually, no. Ladies. Look at that V-taper. Look at that V-taper. Oh, no, I'm not showing this actually as Ken. It's actually for Gooch, not for the ladies. And then, hey, we're totes safe, guys. We're in the dark, and there's not a bunch of alien monsters surrounding us. Whoops, turns out there's a bunch of xenomorphs surrounding us. But I'm Superman. I can survive. No, they actually put him in a cocoon. And then I just really enjoyed that logo.
Yeah, because I feel like he could just laser vision them, and they would all just be like,
yeah,
acid would go everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck they captured him, but yeah, he gets... Oh, well, yeah. But does he fall? And I don't know. I think they're playing catch with him, or I don't know what they're doing to him. Harvey Weinsteining him? I don't know.
No.
But not only is it that, it's actually Dark Horse and DC crossover. So the first two are Superman Alien. And then we got a crossover with some dude I never heard of, and the art looks terrible. But then we got a Superman Tarzan crossover with some really interesting art. It's the guy who did a bunch of the Star Wars Underground art or whatever it was. Underground or something like that? Underworld? Yeah, I think Underworld. Yeah, Star Wars Underworld, right? Isn't that the one with all the criminals and stuff?
They've taken that name like 3 times now, so I'm not sure which version.
But yeah, it's a really, really interesting art style. Probably not going to be Badger's favorite. He likes more like realistic body types. And this does not have those. But it does have, like, look how gooched out the Superman Tarzan is. Like, that's basically just gooch.
Kind of looks like Tartakovsky. Like
it does. That's why I thought Gooch would
Primal
like it.
And shit. Yeah.
Exactly. And it's cartoonish. Maybe a little too cartoonish for my... It's almost a little childish at times, but then sometimes it just goes a lot wackier and a lot more intense. Like the darker stuff isn't as like kiddie, but yeah, very interesting. I don't really care about those. Those are basically just like freebies. So, but yeah, Superman Aliens. I've wanted it and I couldn't, and it made me so sad. Now I think Batman versus Predator is the last ones I got to get. Oh, and I just remembered, Badger, I might have ordered all the comic books that were sitting in my Amazon wish list for way too long. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, a little, that's, cartoony, but fantasy, childlike, but then also, like, hardcore. I got $150 of comic books coming my way. Wait. Ooh, Gabby, shout out. Could you please read this while I check to see if there's a bunch of comic books in my front door?
She had a comment earlier where she says she thinks Erwin is sweet. He is, Gabby, and single. Best Sunday vibes to you two. Evening from Scotland.
How dare you say nice things about me?
Huh? Yeah, she says, good evening. Good evening.
I literally even have a hat to tip.
Your hat.
Appreciate you, Gabby. Man, I really should have turned a fan on. All of that Expedition 33 and F1 talk and all of the...
little heated?
Yeah, I'm a little heated. I blame tech, right? If he would have just enjoyed Expedition 33 like he's supposed to, I wouldn't be all worked up. Okay, we have World of Warcraft to show you. I saw this clip, and I was like, oh, someone just made like a really cringe like machinima. It's the real deal. And then once going through all the Asmongold clip channel comments, I finally realized just how bad and just how woke this all is. We're definitely going to be doing some paws and badgers, so prepare your paws and finger.
All right.
This is real. It's everything we hate. It's Moratorium versus White Karen. Let's go. Also, she's disabled and blind and probably a lesbian. Her, pause it. Yeah, her.
This fucking haircut.
Yeah, so that's the first thing you say. Oh, black woman with modernity haircut. You might notice the ears. She's half elf badger.
She's a knife ears.
She's a black elf. Yes.
Yeah.
On the other side, her eyes like whited out, so she's blinded. She also, her left arm, the big shield, is actually her left arm. She's an amputee, so she's disabled and replaced it with a giant shield arm.
Nice.
She's using a fucking like sporting lance, like run at another dude, knight style, knock him off kind of lance, as a jousting lance as a fucking weapon. And so this is a new character, and he even says it in this that like she's officially of the whatever people, the original humans. So this is similar to like making the original Doctor Who, a little black girl.
Yes.
So she, the half elf black woman, gets announced she is the original race, and you, evil white Karen, you get to lose your name. And like it's apparently even super extra cringe because these like the Lothar people are actually like important in the lore and whatnot, and they just threw this in similar. They did Final Fantasy 14. There's the Wak Lamont like character voiced by some like trans or non-binary voice actor that everyone hated and like, oh, you're just a transphobe and all this, but they took this DEI character and hard focused on him. That seems like what they did with this character, just out of nowhere, strong black woman. Okay, now with that in mind, let's watch the rest.
He sold us
Glasses.
So the Alliance
and glasses now.
White hair. Older.
Yes. Yeah. The evil white woman is the bad guy in this.
You'll never understand.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Take that, Whitey.
Yes.
That's where going. Will rise again.
Oh.
No.
Shield arm. And then, okay, now pause it. Now this guy, Dana Trollbane, is apparently like a super legendary high T, like OG badass. And then he comes in and is a little bitch. All right, let's keep going.
Our history will read Faerun, true daughter of the Arathi.
Yeah, she's an original human now.
To live
even though
without her title and name. The Red Dawn vanished from the Highlands forever.
And then on top of it all, the voice acting and writing is super cringe. So it's so bad that even the woke, even the left are complaining about how bad it is. So it's not just the DEI, it's also the terrible voice acting and writing. And then to top it all off, the highest mage in the lands. He like 1v1 some badass or something, and he got hurt, and so he's like recovering. So he's in a magic wheelchair that's floating off the ground. So this is a world where they've got, I believe it's like gnomes and like orcs with a troll or whatever, where they build like fantasy steampunk kind of inventions and stuff. So like they could have something like this.
They also have fucking healing potions.
He's you can revive people from death. You can heal absolutely everything. And now we got people missing arms, blinded. And this fucking high mage, one of the most powerful people in all the lands, is floating around in a wheelchair so people in wheelchairs can feel like they're fucking included. Despite every single person in a wheelchair saying, stop fucking doing this. I play this game to to forget about real life where I'm stuck in a fucking wheelchair.
I would like to thank George Lucas for 20 years ago putting Yoda in a floating hovercraft chair so that people in wheelchairs could have that representation. God bless you, George. You really did see ahead of the times. If only it had been fucking holographic pink.
Well, and that's the thing. And also, apparently, you can do like a different shade, like of the magic stuff. But they went with the gayest looking magic they could. And then, as everyone's pointing out, it's a floating wheelchair. Khadgar in a floating wheelchair. It floats, so it doesn't need wheels. It does not need to look like a wheelchair. It's a construct of magic. It can be anything. It's not some mechanical throne or a mech or something. It's fucking magic. And he decided to make it a floating wheelchair.
That top comment was like had very heavy Skyrim NPC. It's a floating wheelchair too. A floating wheelchair. Floating wheelchair.
And that voice acting was better than what we just heard in that clip. Two Karens fighting over who gets to speak to the manager is truly a wow moment. Wheelchair. He chooses to be crippled in a universe where healing spells and machine and magical prosthetics exist. Made by the women who called the boys who played World of Warcraft losers.
They took it all over.
Machinima, made by 10-year-olds in 2005, weren't this shit. As a disabled bloke, I've never wanted to play as a crippled character ever. It's just, and it's not just the like Asmongold enjoyers. It's even like the Redditors are hating this shit. They woke so close to the sun. It's like an Ironheart moment or a Velma. Remember when they're saying that Mindy Kaling secretly tried to like embarrass the left by making it too woke?
Yeah.
It's one of those situations. They woke too close to the sun. Good luck with that and your $15 subscription. Yay.
I thought they were untouchable.
And then continuing with some Asmongold, if you get that whipped out. So there are a bunch of crazy leftists who are constantly getting away with absolutely everything over on Twitch. And then they're always accusing Asmongold of making these hate mobs to attack everyone. He doesn't do that. He just does like commentary and stuff like that. But someone pushed him so far. Now he's like, wait, I'm tired of this fucking crazy ass commie. Maybe I will weaponize my audience. Let's go and play. See if you guys agree.
Getting me deplatformed and getting banned because he thinks that I'm bullying Caseytron by saying that I don't feel sorry for her, that she's getting sued.
All the people trying to deplatform
from
him.
Ethan, right?
He's
basically,
like,
right? This is the reply. So I don't know
maybe I
exactly where
deplatformed
it
you
is.
guys.
And so this is Mike from PA. This is the same exact guy. He's having he's absolutely having a breakdown. If we keep pushing, the problem will solve itself. Gentlemen, I want to let you guys know.
Here, go and pause it real quick. So that's they constantly and of course, like Gamergate and whatnot, we do have lots of fucking idiots on our side who do these like death. We got lots of idiots. The left have way more idiots, and they always try to, especially during the Gamergate or Comicsgate, is they're always telling us to Minecraft ourselves. But this is what they constantly do. They literally are trying to harass them into doing what happened in Gamergate when they fake Me Too'd someone and he Minecrafted himself. So these people, this isn't just to cancel someone for their political beliefs. These people are actively creating harassment campaigns, actively like tortious interference, like actual like illegal shit. Not even just against like TOS and stuff like that. So Asmon has had enough. I'll go ahead and roll the clip. Let's see his idea.
I am going to do my best. I'm gonna try as well as I can, and we're gonna take care of this problem. Okay. I don't know. I can't guarantee results, but I can guarantee effort. It might not happen immediately. It might.
I say that in every job interview, by the way. I cannot guarantee results, but I can guarantee effort. Say that before bed, too.
Not happen instantly. You need to make a post for this. Yes.
You'll finish first.
And,
I know that.
We're
That's
gonna
all I
try
can
to get rid
promise.
of these people and get the fuck out of Twitter. Yes, exactly. So I'm thinking about, a lot of these people are accusing me of weaponizing my community. I'm thinking about proving them right.
Yes.
Maybe I should do that. And then we'll see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
I don't know. But if you want to act like a victim and you want to post stuff like this, maybe I'll make you deserve it. I'm not saying I'll do it. I'm just saying I might.
Do it.
So the thing is,
we can into that.
Right, because I was going to say, like, depending on how he framed it, it could be against terms of services, but he did a very like roundaboutish, like, well, maybe I will toy. And so he didn't actually say he was sending anyone anywhere to ban anyone.
Oh, well, yeah, but he's more just like,
yeah,
they get away with murder on these platforms. Looks like he's just interested in talking to some higher ups to point, hey, what the fuck is going on here? Because he keeps warning Twitch about what's coming, and it's going to happen if they don't stop it. They all love Hassan. That dude is Amazon's going to sell Twitch at a certain point if they keep this shit up. Tomahawk for a tenner. You're going to wish Asmongold was half the monster you said he was. Yeah. Eventually, you guys want to act like the victims and you're all horribly oppressed. Everyone's coming after you. Nah, we're literally just pointing and laughing at you. Would you like to experience what it would be like if we actually try to get you in some trouble for what you deserve to be in trouble for? Because if you want to keep accusing us of it, I mean, what's the problem with us just going ahead and doing it?
If I'm already being attacked for something I haven't done, I might as well enjoy it's the freedom therein.
Yeah, I know, but that's like a little slippery slope. Yeah. But in this sort of a situation, Asmongold is that it's like a most people I wouldn't want to do, but like a hypnotic. Like I trust him to take on all these idiots, and he can say whatever the hell he wants. Because when it actually comes to the debate, he just puts them in the ground. Like Hypno, I would not want to go up against Asmon. I would absolutely not want to go against his editors. His editors are fucking based, and they bring receipts every time. You do not pick a fight with Asmon's editors. So him throwing a little bit of his weight around to do some good, I'm not opposed.
Yeah,
and I think he's enough middle of the road, moderate. I think he can handle himself just fine.
Well, and then you get pushed farther and farther, and before you know it, you're buying Twitter and walking with the sink, and like Well,
that's Asmon. If we were talking about Asmon, it used to be, he's being woke again. And he's just this is his personal Overton window, just continuing to move farther and farther right, and farther into, I'm part of this culture war. I got some weight behind me. I could make a difference if I wanted to. I'm just happy here being the Rat King by myself, but y'all keep fucking with me, and it's those sorts of people you don't fuck with.
Because Asmon, at least on this, it seems more of a, not in size, but as but effect of like a Rogan, where even if Rogan doesn't necessarily, he shows you some shit through discussion. You're like, oh wow, that's really bad. And like Asmon will show things and react to things that most people are like, wow, I would have never looked at that, but that's not good.
And that's what radicalized him. Yeah, like his moderators and all the people who sent him all the tabs to pull up and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually they go on, the YouTubers radicalizing their audience. No, Asmongold got radicalized by his audience. I love it.
And it's all just with facts and information that you wouldn't have normally known. Like, fuck Fauci, hearing Rogan talk about that Dr. Fauci book and reading and all the things in it. And he's like, and no one's been sued, which means it's probably, and like, just on a big platform that talked about it, not one side or the other, just this is what happened. Jesus. And yeah, Asmon definitely has that effect.
Asmon puts up with so much, like Hassan, all these people, every time everyone's like, he's harassing me, you just go into like the Twitter search bar and you just put Asmongold and then like from them, and you can see all the tweets about it. And every time all the Asmongold haters, he's harassing, every time it's thousands of tweets obsessing about Asmon. And every single time he just drops for me, it was Tuesday. So yeah, if you got him pissed off, you goofed up. French Moon for a $5. Yes, Asmon, you don't like him because, Asmongold is just a Fox News boomer, Hannity like trapped in a streamer manufacturing consent for the neocon. That's my feeling. He should just game. He is literally one of the most popular political commentators in the world. His live streams for like elections and debates and whatnot, he's like usually in the top.
Also, I feel like
that's not a shut up and dribble LeBron situation.
We really have used boomer too much. Boomer stands for baby boomer, i.e. people that were born after we fucked a lot after World War II. Parents,
Trump is a Fox News boomer.
Are boomers. Gary is a Gen X, but it's funny to call him a boomer. Asmongold's not a fucking boomer. He's like in his what is he, like in his early 30s?
Trump is an actual Hannity enjoying Fox News boomer. One of his biggest problems is that he's a Fox News boomer, neocon enjoyer. So it's like, wait, is it okay for Trump, but it's not okay for Asmongold? Asmongold didn't hire John Bolton as his national security advisor.
And also, maybe originally Asmongold was a normie, and he might be still normie adjacent, but he's far more knowledgeable now because of his editors showing all the shit. So
he's a former normie, but that it's I talk about like my parents, how like they're a great example for like my norminess or norminess barometer. But like my dad watches like my stuff. He'll like be like, oh, chemtrails and stuff like that. So it's like the normies aren't so normie anymore. The normies have been moving over to our side after moving far to the left for way too long. Like my Catholic parents are like, maybe gay marriage isn't that bad several years ago. I'd like to know their opinion on it currently after it's been shoved down their throats.
Yeah.
So even when we say normie, we don't mean perfectly middle. We just mean more average American. And Asmongold, he is a normie average gamer. He's a World of Warcraft streamer. World of Warcraft it's very like normie gamer, very like AAA mainstream. But gamers themselves are a little more towards the edginess and the counterculture of things. So his norminess is still pretty to the right. But now that he's actually like looked at information and decided for himself with the help of chat, he has continued to move farther and farther to the right. Yet still, he is pretty normie. It's just our normies are getting more and more conservative, or at least more anti the message.
Rounding up for sure.
And and I don't want Asmongold constantly obsessing over the Jews, French Moon. I'm sorry. I'd much rather he be an alleged neocon Fox News enjoyer than obsessing about the Jews constantly. Because once you do that, your opinion just becomes totally fucking meaningless. Similar to if you try to use an offensive name on the Switch 2. My personal story in the tab after this. So, be careful with Switch 2 usernames. I let everyone in my family use my Nintendo Switch 2, and as a result, my sister uses it. Her username was recently changed to Twink Link. Twink Link and Console Ban. I am fully prevented from accessing any Nintendo services at all on this system. I'm unable to contact support because they're too busy. But we're excited to play Breath of the Wild again. His sister was too excited to play. Final edit: permanent system bans cannot be revoked by Nintendo at all. They're permanent system bans. I was told to return my system and use the latest save data cloud backup. So the save data cloud backups aren't banned. I feel kind of trashy doing that because GameStop will inevitably sell it to another customer and the code's no longer in the box and it's bricked.
Why would they? That makes no sense that there's no whatever. Nintendo.
That they can't undo the bricking?
Yes.
I mean, it managed to get Games Radar and whatnot, and he did a final edit, and if he does a final edit, maybe, but according to him, they told him we can't do nothing.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Or whatever, I'm sure it's in a fine print somewhere.
So, speaking of names, I've been playing Pokemon, and I like giving them funny little names. So I caught this thing, Chingling, and it asked if I wanted to give it a nickname. And as an Asian, a Chinaman. Oh, well, actually, hold on. Sorry, let me go get it. Hold on.
Yeah. So rice hat around there somewhere.
Shout out to Moxie. She gave me, this is literally my yellow card. I get to wear it on my head. So I had this adorable little Pokemon named Chingling, and I just wanted him to name him something really adorable, like Ching Chong. And it wouldn't let me name him Ching Chong.
But what if you were Tommy Chong's cousin? Named
That's
Ching.
what I'm saying. And then I tried to do it as one word, and it still wouldn't let me call Chingling Ching Chong.
I don't like it.
So now I'm like, God, if I was on Switch 2 and I try to name him Ching Chong, is it just going to break my fucking system?
Try to name it Something Wong.
Moxie, are you okay with me naming the Pokemon Chingling Ching Chong? Like, right? I was trying. Yeah. It's like the Washington Redskins. I'm trying to. I embrace my identity and celebrate my identity.
Yeah. Like, what's even the point?
Racist at the Pokemon. No.
Like, who are you offending?
When I battle my nephew, eventually, he might be offended. I do have
to name it Nutella. Hard R Nutella and see what it says.
I got a really like anime electric like dog thing, and I named him Degenerate after Tomok.
Luckily, we don't have that clip here. Wouldn't it be funny if they don't let you put in Ching Chong or anything like that, but they do let you put in other racial slurs that aren't them, like black and put like WAP or something, because you can say all the Italian slurs you want.
If I see anyone white, I'm naming it Cracker immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, probably. They probably will. I say I could get a little creative. But yeah, I love giving them nicknames, and then when it tells me I can't have a nickname, fuck you. This is a children's game on a children's system. Nintendo is for children. And then you go to the Nintendo store and you go to new releases, and it's all softcore porn games.
I did see someone on Elder Scrolls Online subreddit saying that after 7 years they finally got me, and his name was like Fluffy Cum Butt or some shit like that. It's spelled correctly. It's like 7 years, and they made me change it. It was a good run, Fluffy Cum Butt. It was a good run. Yeah.
So, we'll go and work on getting out of here so I can go through my now 48 hours of Expedition 33. But
first, I will be on George the Giant Slayer's channel finally, because I might have canceled once. Sorry, George. Yeah, it'd be fun.
I was wondering if you'd be going back on there.
Yeah.
Glad to see you're back on there. Tomok gave me Battlezone 98 Redux, and I don't think I've ever played this game before, but it reminds me so much of a game I did play. I kept getting like flashbacks, but I don't think I played this. But I played something so similar, it was giving me member berries.
Yeah, that does seem very similar.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but yeah, I don't know, but I'm going to probably play it so I can give me some feelings on my insides. Speaking of feelings on my insides, Sydney Sweeney's, but thank you for all of your support. Monica Bellucci getting lots of support in that dress.
Matrix Moxie cosplay. That's what you're saying. Doesn't have to be Trinity. Covers up. It could be Persephone. Think greatness.
Yeah, black leather suit's boring.
Yeah.
Let's do red leather suit.
The red pill or the blue pill?
Oh, well, real quick, since you said that, there's a Ready or Not, which I think is like a SWAT game. They complained because a book laying in a trash can said red pill on it.
Nice.
And so they changed that. And so since they changed that, then they bitched about more, and now they're having to censor a bunch more. You censor one little thing like red pill, you're censoring everything now. That's why you don't give in an inch. So Badger, you're going to be on George the Giant Slayer. Anywhere else later tonight?
Yes, tonight. The Return of Gooch. Late Night with Gooch and Gang.
You love to see it. I sadly will probably not be on the late night shows for another week or so, but I should be able to make it back on. I have so much work. It's so much work. What was I? But eventually, a lot of the playing, I'm just going to be able to scroll right past. Like, once I get a lot of the stuff, I'm just going to be scroll, and no, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. And if you want to see more of me talking about Expedition 33, I got my politics show Tuesday, 11 p.m. Eastern. Politics.
We'll talk about Expedition 33.
Where literally last time we talked about Expedition 33 for the first like 3 minutes. Appreciate you all so much. Your support is insane. We'll be seeing you later.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends.
Oh!
Come on! Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well, bye.
If we're not back by dawn, call the president.
The Prince of the Cabal.
I hope you all stretched because it's dancing time.